Hello, we're back for another video on the ARK Fjordur map. Today I'm going to be showing you the best spots to find your Leech Blood, and to be honest, it's probably one of the harder maps to find it on. The best spots are pretty difficult areas. We're going to get straight into it. Starting off, I'm going to be showing two of the less dangerous locations where you could possibly find some. They're not necessarily the best for farming a large amount of it. So if you have a little look at the map, there are a couple of locations where they potentially spawn. I'd probably only go to these two lakes here on the main map, and this is the first lake where you could potentially find them. They honestly don't spawn that common in these lakes. 36.0 latitude, 90.6 longitude. Location on the map. Yeah, I'm equipped with my tech helmet because they are pretty hard to find in these lakes. It's very dark if you just go in a bit. Oh, there you go. There's two leeches in here. Huge lake, two leeches. Not the best, but they do spawn in here. Alrighty, this is the other lake. Location of the map, directly center, pretty much. 36.0 latitude, 50.1 longitude. And let's go straight in. There is some piranhas in here, so I'm going to make it snappy. Hopefully, there we go, there's a leech there. Might be more, but I'm not sticking around. But yeah, those are the two lakes I'd recommend. If you're looking for some easier Leech Blood to obtain, of course, there's not much in those lakes, but it's still Leech Blood at the end of the day. Let's move on to the better locations to farm your Leech Blood. Alrighty, so the second best method to farm Leech Blood on the map is probably via the Lamprey, which is in this location on the map. Corners to the cave are 57.0 latitude, 85.0 longitude. Got my trusty Desmond with me to go inside. This is a medium-sized cave that is basically a big circle, so I'm going to head directly to the back of the cave until you reach the Megapithecus terminal. Of course, it's pretty dangerous in here. It's not too bad if you got a Desmodus, but obviously aberrant Spinos, rock drakes, aberrant Palovias, all that kind of stuff does spawn in here. Even Megalosaurus, and of course Carcanos do spawn here too. Get rid of this guy. Alrighty, so looking for this little lake here at the back behind the terminal. They can spawn all around it. That's the Lamprey right there. That's what you're looking for. There's two there, maybe more. The best way to farm the Leech Blood from them tends to be from a chainsaw. Chainsaw is always the best thing to use for every occasion, so alrighty, so as you see, 26 Leech Blood from a chainsaw. The hatchet is probably the second best farming method for them. Move on to the final and best location for farming Leech Blood. Final location is located at 49.5 latitude, 14.1 longitude. Here's our location on the map. We're on the swamp island here. This is a great location for Leech Blood. Of course, it is the most difficult. You need to be tooled up and ready for the occasion. Also to point out, in the swamp area on the main island, you can find leeches rarely spawning in the waters. Of course, they're extremely hard to spot, so it's probably not worth the trouble. However, we're here for the cave. This is Artifact of the Brute Cave, aka the Swamp Cave. You will need a gas mask because the fumes in the cave are toxic. You'll most likely need a crossbow with grappling hooks also, as that makes it easier to gather the Leech Blood. And it would be a good idea to bring a decent weapon like a pump action shotgun or anything that would be able to kill a lot of leeches. Megatherium is great for this cave. Highly recommend bringing one of those, and of course a cryopod to get it through the narrow areas in the cave. So pretty much the Megatherium will take care of anything in this cave. The only danger in this cave really is the Desmodus that spawn at the entrance, which is normally around here, but it doesn't seem like there's any here at the moment, which is pretty good for us. That's why we bring a shotgun there. They're pretty squishy, so they don't take much to kill. Anyway, you want to follow the path going down to the water. Once in the water, you'll find all the creepy crawlies and all that stuff around here. On the right side will be the entrance to where we'll find our leeches. So you just want to follow this path through here until you meet the little lake, which can potentially have some dangerous electrophores spawning in here. Just swim in. Megatherium can't fit through to the other side of the land area, so we have to cryopod him here. We also didn't run into any electrophores either, but honestly the Megatherium can take care of those really easily. This is where we could run into some threats, but that's why we had the Megatherium to throw them out straight away. Once you've dealt with all the threats, you'll find the opening here, and this is where we'll find our leeches. And inside the main chamber, there are these isolated island rocks in the middle of the room, and on every single one there is clusters of leeches. Loads over there on the right. There's normally loads in the middle as well. You can grappling hook up to the ceiling and just hover above and kill them that way, or you can just do this. And I got a little present for these guys over here. Say hello to my little friend. Once you have killed all your leeches, it's just a case of going over there and harvesting them. And this is where you'll find leech blood for days. And you get more from leeches than you do from lampreys. Hope the video's helped you all. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Goodbye.